Hello, Jesse Good here, and today I'm counting down 10 minifigures that haven't been made that I want to see from existing LEGO themes. No dream minifigures for themes that aren't even in LEGO, like a Mario or Hat Kid, but rather realistic ones we're missing, like a Daredevil or Dr. Nick. But these will be my personal choices, the ones that are missing which I want the most. Feel free to express your choices in the comments. Without further ado, let's get into this. Now, I'm not the biggest Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles fan, but I really love the LEGO theme. I'm sad to see the license has been taken by Mega Construx, especially before we got anything based on the classic series. While I'm not sure LEGO would take a risk in making classic series sets, we did completely miss a key TMNT character, Casey Jones. Sure, the sets were based on the 2012 series, but Casey Jones appears from Season 2 on in that version. I'm not sure why they didn't slip him in one of the Year 2 sets since Casey has such a neat design. I mean, I'm not sure he would fit in the wide release sets, but what was especially jarring was that they did do a promotional minifigure polybag for LEGO Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in Season 2, but who did they choose? Flashback Shredder. Why this version of an existing character over somebody like Casey Jones? I will never understand, and due to licensing conflicts with Mega Construx, we'll probably never see a LEGO Casey Jones figure. For my ninth choice, it's multiple minifigures, just any Wizard of Oz protagonist. Dorothy, the Tin Man, the Cowardly Lion, or the Scarecrow. The only LEGO Wizard of Oz characters we've gotten are villains, the Wicked Witch twice, and two different flying monkeys. I mean, I get that kids nowadays might not be interested in characters that may be seen as corny in the modern age, but we've had the opportunity to get them in a collector set. This LEGO Ideas project reached 10,000 supporters in 2013 but didn't pass the review, maybe due to its new molds. I think it's time for someone else to take a stab at it, because there's so many new pieces that could work for the minifigures. LEGO might block it from passing since they have a rule not to improve products from existing themes, even if Wizard of Oz had such a small part in LEGO Dimensions. But why haven't we gotten a direct-to-consumer LEGO Wizard of Oz set? Wizard of Oz is popular with adults. We've all grown up watching this classic. I mean, when I was young, this was just one of those classic films my mom would watch with me every few years. I can't believe we haven't had any of the Fantastic Four in the LEGO Marvel Superheroes line. Much like the Wizard of Oz spot, we've had the main Fantastic Four villain, Doctor Doom, who appeared in one set in 2013, a Spider-Man set nonetheless. Fantastic Four is such a fun team. I'd love to see a physical big fig of the Thing, and I've always wanted the blue suits of the team. And now with the stretchy Miss Marvel arms, they can totally do a proper Mr. Fantastic. The reason they haven't done the characters yet is because, from what I heard, modern Marvel has some stigma against using the Fantastic Four, since Fox owns the film rights. Marvel doesn't like including the Fantastic Four in the comics. Well, I mean, I also hear that the Fantastic Four comics recently have sold terribly. I'm not a comic guy, so I'm not sure which reason is true, but the bootleg companies love making Fantastic Four LEGO bootlegs, and I always see people buying these, so there must be some market there. Continuing the Marvel choices, Howard the Duck is such a weird character, I would love to see him in physical form. The 80s movie was crazy, his Guardians of the Galaxy cameo was silly, and I love the appearance they used in the LEGO Marvel games. I mean, they even improved him in Marvel 2 using real pieces, well, besides the hat. We did get Deadpool Duck, a mashup of Howard and Deadpool, but it was a Comic-Con exclusive and goes for about $250 on eBay. Ugh. Hopefully they'll put him in a random set or something. Look, this list could have been just Simpsons characters I love that LEGO needs to make. Either way, one of the glaring oversights of the two LEGO Simpsons minifigure series is the lack of a Principal Skinner, a hilarious character from the show. Skinner is an old-fashioned type of principal, and his shortcomings is really where the humor comes from. I remember people speculated that a third year of the LEGO Simpsons could bring a Springfield Elementary direct-to-consumer set, with Skinner inside. Wouldn't that have been cool? For reasons why they didn't make him into minifigure form, I understand. Sure, he may have a bigger role than a groundskeeper Willie, but I guess Willie is more popular with the kids. Skinner is a strict principal, an archetype kids would definitely not want. But then again, they did Patty and Selma for some reason, which aren't really characters I think would be popular with kids, and they were never popular with me. Either way, if they ever did a Series 3, which I doubt they will, I'd love to see Armin Tamzarian. I mean Seymour Skinner. My next choice is Disney's Goofy. Poor Goof. He's never had a LEGO minifigure before. The closest is a Duplo figure. We got Mickey, Minnie, Donald, and even Daisy in LEGO Minifigures Disney Series 1. Sure, we'll probably get Goofy in a Series 2, but when the heck will that happen? Won't happen this year or next year, with LEGO already having both schedules for minifigure series booked. Heck, I'd like a Max figure as well, but we need Goofy first, that's for sure. Some may think another iconic Disney dog character is missing, Pluto, but we did get Pluto in the early 2000s with that Mickey Mouse Fabuland line. But I would like an update for Pluto as well in a Disney minifigure series too. Along with Ned Flanders in Season 3 to 10 Homer, Troy McClure is my favorite Simpsons character. Phil Hartman, who voiced McClure, was a comedic genius, and when he passed in 1998, they retired Troy McClure and his other character, Lionel Hutz. Hutz is another character I would love to get in LEGO form. I mean, growing up, I would always quote the, "Hi, I'm Troy McClure, you might remember me from," bit, and it's not like LEGO hasn't made minifigures of retired characters before. LEGO Minifigures The Simpsons Series 2 had a minifigure for Edna Krabappel. Still, as I said with Principal Skinner, I don't think we'll ever get a Simpsons Series 3. But if we do, Troy McClure is a necessary inclusion. The only two essential characters missing from the LEGO SpongeBob line is Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy. Don't even make the argument for a useless one-note character like Larry the Lobster. I mean, they're two of the funniest characters in the show. The LEGO SpongeBob line ended in 2012, which was sadly the year Ernest Borgnine passed away, who voiced Mermaid Man. We had the perfect set to have them appear in, Heroic Heroes of the Deep, but they just used SpongeBob and Patrick in random suits. It would have been an interesting change-up to see human minifigures in the LEGO SpongeBob line. I mean, Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy are humans, right? Heck, what species are they? If they are humans, they're awfully small. Either way, now that Mega Construx has a license, we'll probably never see new LEGO SpongeBob sets. And they haven't released Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy either, but they at least released their suits for SpongeBob and Patrick. It's better than what LEGO did. While I may like the characters of Principal Skinner and Troy McClure more than Moe, I still love Moe Szyslak as a Simpsons character. But the reason he's so high on my list is because, according to this bar graph based on how many meaningful interactions a character outside of the Simpsons family has in the show, Moe is at the top of the list, meaning he's the most prominent secondary character in The Simpsons. Of course, the reason LEGO never made a LEGO Moe is easy. He's a bartender, and we know LEGO doesn't want to make any bartender characters due to their alcoholic relation. My alternative to this is, if they did make a Series 3, just have Moe in his casual outfit. I mean, Homer is always associated with alcohol, yet they made many figures for him. It's not like the Moe character is all about him being a bartender, unlike, say, a Barney, where his whole character is literally him being a deadbeat drunk. At least he appeared in the LEGO episode, I guess. If they were to release one more LEGO Dimensions Sonic the Hedgehog base pack, if LEGO Dimensions was still alive, they would probably release Shadow. He'd be an easy recolor, no new molds required, and he's popular with the kiddos. But I never liked Shadow. I'd want them to do Tails. I mean, Tails is one of my favorite video game characters. Heck, he's the first video game character I played as, with Sonic 2 being the first game I remember playing. And Tails is such an adorable character. I love his design, and I can relate to him. Sonic treats him like a younger brother, and I'm a younger brother, who grew up being player 2 in so many games. Maybe that's why I like Tails so much. And heck, Tails was so useful in Sonic 3 and Knuckles, which I still say is the best 2D platformer till this day. Sure, he gets a bad rap for being annoying, but that's in more of the modern games. The Tails I grew up with was always there to help Sonic, and even though he sort of sucked in Sonic 2, at least he was able to beat the bosses easier. So, the sentimental value is why I want a minifigure of LEGO Miles Tails per hour. And that's it. Did I conflict with your choices, or do you agree? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Bye.